Restaurant Marketing Secrets, episode 153. I'm your host, Matt Plapp, and we are brought to you by America's Best Restaurants. America's Best Restaurants is on a path to help you, independent restaurant owners, find more frequent customers because infrequent customers do not pay your bills. And the goal of this podcast is to help you with your business, with your mind, with your drive, with motivation, with technique, with ideas that are going to help you succeed and find your dream outcome. Because I have been where you are. I'm actually currently where you are, where I've been telling my team that, hey, we're 3 to 4 months away from this. And I can see it. I can touch it. And in 3 or 4 months, we're like, okay, 3 or 4 more months. It's been 4 years for me. A guy that I know, I'll call him a pseudo-friend, acquaintance, good dude. Don't know him really great, but we kind of have a relationship. He had a video recently we talked about for 10 years. He was telling people he was 3 months away from that dream outcome. 3 months away, 3 months away, 3 months away. He's like, I wasn't lying. I sincerely believed that every 3 or 4 months we were right on the cusp. It just took 10 years to get there because it's a grind. It's tough. It ain't easy. So last episode, 152, I talked about the need for you to stop renting your audience. And I hinted in there about this episode. We're going to talk about funnels. I want you to envision a funnel, that oil fill funnel. You go to the gas station, you're a quart low on oil, you walk in the gas station, you get your oil, and they give you that little paper funnel. The goal of that paper funnel is for you to be able to pour in a larger quantity of oil at the top and a smaller amount come out the hole because it's a smaller hole for the oil versus the top. You don't want to spill shit everywhere, right? Okay, I want you to picture that with your marketing funnel, except it's a little different. These people in your funnel are going to stay in that funnel longer. They're not going to come out the bottom ASAP. They're going to come out maybe in a week, maybe in 2 months, maybe in 3 months, maybe in 2 or 3 years. Your goal is to not give up on them and to have strategies when people are in your funnel to get their attention. And so I want you to do me a favor while you're listening to this podcast, assuming you're not driving. And if you're driving, when you get to your office, when you get somewhere you can stop, pull out a blank piece of paper and have a pen. And I'm going to give you, and I'm going to do this myself right now. I don't even have this written down. I'll do it on the fly. I'm going to come up with a couple funnels I want you to think about. So number one, you're going to draw a little funnel. Top, big at the top, comes to a point at the bottom. You're going to write new. Then you're going to do another one, and you're going to do lost. Then you're going to do another one, and you're going to say frequent. Then you're going to do another one, and you're going to say B-Day. Okay, so I got 4 right there. I'm going to go with 6. Next one, you're going to say top. And then the next one, you're going to say, what are we going to call this one? Special. So what all these are funnels, a.k.a. also you could call them buckets. So you got a bucket that pours into this funnel of specific people. And you want to have a journey built so when those people come in my world, when we help restaurants build a customer database and build marketing campaigns, we do it to help them build funnels. You've got a funnel of new customers. You've got a bucket of lost customers you're going to dump into a big funnel. You got a bucket of frequent customers you're going to dump in. You got a bucket of birthdays. You got a bucket of your top spenders. You got a bucket of special event people. So as I'll do in this case, as the last episode, I was looking at a customer's database. This customer has, in under about 3 months, they've got 3,100 birthdays, 3,161 to be specific. Now, of those 3,161, those birthdays are not all this month. They're going to be spread across the year. And so you've got to have a funnel. Okay, Matt Plapp came into our world. It's January. His birthday is in May, in case you're paying attention at home. What are we going to do between now and then? And when May comes up, what happens because we have his birthday? The next episode of this podcast, we're going to talk about artificial intelligence and how it's probably above your pay grade right now and what you need to be worrying about because you're not taking care of automations correctly. That's going to be the focus because there's automations in that instance, that birthday, that should be in place. That if Matt Plapp's birthday, I give it to you in January, my birthday's in May, you need to have automation for what's going to happen, what's my funnel when end of April comes up and my birthday comes around. And what are you going to have in there to make sure it happens? It just doesn't need one reminder. I should be getting an email. I should be getting a text. I should be getting a retargeting Facebook ad or retargeting Instagram ad. I should be getting a phone call. Think about that. If I give you my information and I give you my birthday, you have my name. In our instance, that I'm looking at this client's dashboard, they have 3,161 people who they have a first name, last name, birthday, visit frequency, email, phone number. And it's timed out. And they'll be able to have a report every week to call up and go, hey, Matt, it's Mike from Lake Inn. By the way, happy birthday. I see your birthday's coming up. Just want to say happy birthday, and I hope you choose to celebrate with us. If not, I get it, but we hope you do. Oh, my gosh, man, I'm going to come down. I can't wait. Blah, blah, blah. Good. Well, guess what? You got an email and a text. That's your reminder. There's a link in there to something awesome. Please take that and come down and be our guest and have your free dessert. Great, man. I appreciate it. Boom. You hang up. So now they've seen you in email, they've seen you in text, they got a phone call, and all. Guess, by the way, there's a Facebook ad running that says, Mike, it says, happy birthday, it's your birthday month, get your butt down here. And then there's an Instagram ad. So that's a funnel for birthday. Well, you're going to have a similar funnel built out like that for every type of customer. Because Matt Plapp, whose birthday, like that's the fourth funnel I wrote down. Let's say I told you I was a lost customer. That, hey, I used to come to your restaurant. By the way, here's my birthday. If that's not a hand out and a please bring me back into your restaurant invitation from the customer, then I don't know what the hell is, which is why you should be calling them. But now let's just say in that example, Matt's birthday is in May and this is January. What's going to happen now until January? Well, in our instance, Matt would get a welcome email and a text, welcome him to this case. Let's say it's called the Lake Inn VIP Club. And he's going to get something welcoming him to that, an email, and then in a text, and then about 2 weeks later, he's going to get retargeted with Facebook and Instagram ads. And then over the course of the next 120 days, there are campaigns built to make sure that Matt, based on my journey, if I do walk in and redeem an offer, what happens? Boom, we have something else that happens in Facebook Messenger, email, text, retargeting. Let's say I don't, we have something else that happens. And that journey is different for new, lost, and frequent customers. I wrote down 6 funnels: new, lost, and frequent, B-Day, top, and special. And so if somebody joins in the first time and they've got the first time ever, I guess when they join, period, in this instance, our funnel is new, lost, and frequent, but also we have birthday. Well, now then what you look at from that point is now you start building out other items. Now you have a way in this program to classify a top customer. And you've got, like, let's say in this case, I've got, let's go on here and look and see if it shows me. Yeah, so I've got 930 people that have redeemed a total of 1,218 promotions in the first 90 days. So that means there's ballpark 200 to 300 people that have come in 2 or 3 times. So if I'm looking to do something unique, hey, we want to test a new beer and a new appetizer on a Monday night when it's dead, I could go to this database and I could have a funnel where, boom, I'm going to click a couple buttons, and I'll actually do this right now. Let me see if I have access to their database. I should. And I'll just kind of walk you through how I would do this if I were you. Got to sign in with Google. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up their database program that we use, that we manage on their behalf, that they own. We just happen to be the ones building it, throwing a bunch of people into it. And my internet's going really slow. I'm not sure why it's going this freaking slow. This isn't rocket science, people. Here we go. So now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to find their restaurant. Okay. So I'm going to type in Lake, and hopefully I have the right access. If not, I'll just find one of the other hundreds of clients we have. There it is. Okay. So now in this instance, I can go into their database and say, hey, I want people whose tag is redeemed their offer, their opt-in offer, and I'm going to go all 3, opt-in, offer 2, and offer 4. They have 371 of their opt-in offer redeemed. They have 252 of their second offer redeemed. And they have 526 of their 4th offer. And so I'm going to enter all 3 of these, and it's going to say they must match all of the following. So that's going to give me a very specific list of people that have taken a very specific journey with us. And this is quite early, so it won't yield the largest, craziest benefit because it's only 3 months in. But they've got 32 people that have redeemed all 3. And if I were to take the top 2 offers, they've got 129. So let's say I had 32, I got 129. And then if I choose just one, I have 371 people that redeemed that one offer. And when I add the second offer, number 4, which is their second most popular, they have 129. When I add in offer 2 and 4 on top of offer 1, they have 32. So I got 129 people that in 90 days, 60 to 90 days, have walked in really quick. Now I can say, you know what? I want to drive a big promotion on Monday night when we don't have any business or we don't have enough. I don't need to reach everybody. I need to reach my best people. In this case, these 129 are going to be a lot easier to activate. And if you only need, 40 or 50 people, like I had a restaurant, what's their average check? I had a restaurant, it says, Matt, average check's $49. If I could, in certain day parts, drive $500 to $1,000 more in sales, it's the difference between making money or losing money that day. So in this case, let's just say it's $1,000 divided by $49, they need 20 customers. I'm pretty confident I could craft an email and text campaign to those 129 people and say, hey, we're doing something special. You are one of 129 people we have specifically chosen due to your loyalty to invite down for a VIP event next Monday night. Click here to RSVP. Reply back to let us know you're coming. And then we'll send you your private QR code to get in the door, whatever. That's how you do it. And in that case, 129, 20 divided by 129, you would need 16% of those people to walk in to drive $1,000 in sales. That's a funnel. And that's what you need to be developing with your marketing strategies. What are my funnels? What's my beer? I'm going to Orlando this week, and I'm going to hopefully get to stop by and see a friend of ours and a client of ours, Chris Rock at Rock Pit Brewing down there. He's got a bunch of funnels. He's got a new customer funnel, a lost customer funnel, a frequent customer funnel, a birthday customer funnel. He's got trivia night funnel. He's got music night. He's got maybe keg tappings. He's got like 20-something different beers. He could be creating different funnels so that when he needs to pull a lever to drive sales, to drive awareness, he can go to that funnel and he can dump people into it, the right ones. And sometimes that funnel is longer. Like our birthday one, it might be a 12-month funnel. Our new customer acquisition funnel might take us 90 days to get people through the funnel. That VIP Monday night where I find 129 people, I can pull that lever and it's going to happen in 3, 4, 5 days. So I want you to picture and write down, what are your funnels? And then when you get your funnels, what are your traffic sources for those funnels? What's the gas? Because let's say your funnel 1, you have an orange Lamborghini. Funnel 2 is an orange Dodge Viper. Funnel 3 is an orange Bentley. Funnel 4 is an orange Corvette. You got these 4 beautiful orange sports cars that you can have fun with. But you know what happens when those cars don't have the right amount of gas? They don't go anywhere. Trust me, I know. One car I've got has 4 miles a gallon when in sport mode. You have to have some gas in that bad boy. The Lambo would burn a quart of oil every 400 miles on average. Just what it's meant to do. You got to have oil in it. You got to have gas in it. So you need to look at your funnels and figure out what you're doing to drive it in there. Because as I talked about the last episode, you cannot continue to rent the traffic for your funnels. It's more expensive. In this case, that customer that I just showed you, or I just told you about, has 129 people that they own everything they need to correctly communicate with them for pennies. The email would cost nothing. The text on 129 people would cost 12.9 cents. So for under 13 cents, they could email and text that entire database and probably drive $1,000 in sales pretty predictably. But it comes down also to having a marketing plan built ahead of time so you can come up with these strategies, which is what my team works with our clients on, and we're getting even more in depth as 2023 comes around. We are taking this shit to a whole new level, and I'm excited for our team because they're awesome, and what we're gonna armed with the right stuff they're gonna be able to do. But that right there is a good example. That if you don't have that 129 people in that funnel for that event, who gives a shit? You might have to go to Facebook and run a $50 ad, and you know what? You're gonna get a bunch of people click, comment, like, share, and then 2 people show up. So you got to think next, what is my acquisition strategy for all my funnels? What is my gas for my different orange sports car? That's all I've got. That was a fun episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate the feedback. A couple things I would really, really, really appreciate. Number one, if you will send me a text message and say, Matt, I listened to, what episode was this? 153 on marketing funnels, and it made sense, and I like it. Thank you. My cell phone number is 859-743-2408. 859-743-2408. The next thing I really want to ask you to do is review this podcast where you're listening to it at. So if you're on Spotify, iTunes, there should be a way to review it and give us a thumbs up. Share it in your social media. If you're in a restaurant owners group, share it in there and let them know the value you're getting. Because the only way we benefit from this is when people get more out of it like you, other people like you. And the only way they benefit is when they find out about it. And then the next thing I want you to do is go to Facebook, go to Google, and leave a review for America's Best Restaurants. That is my company, as you know. And we are doing a lot of awesome stuff. And if you've had a chance to see the work we're doing, whether you've seen it from afar or firsthand, please do me a favor and leave a review. That would mean the world to me. And then last but not least, go to abru.online/deals. My call to action. Go there and let me know if there's a way we can work together. We're going to be optimizing that in the near future. And I'm looking forward to it. That's all I got. I'll see you next episode.